Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. On the Rams sideline, you get a look at their head coach. This guy's playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Across the field, that's head coach Mike McDaniel of the Dolphins. This guy's no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. With Brock Heward and I'm Kate Scott. This is Jason Sanders on to handle the opening kick. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming out the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, you're not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
At the 26-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Hurts now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be first down Miami.
At the 48-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Let's get to that wide complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Julian Blackman. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Coming out 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so to keep it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Dolphins and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He's going to run for it. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw. Hurts. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. He takes it down to the 33. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play action. Hurts has it. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Robinson. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say the football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a first down. They can be difference makers, too.
His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From right side, cut by Wilson. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First down and goal to go.
Here's Robinson. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
Certainly what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Right side. Ferguson's got it. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
It's 2nd and
Herbert.
36-yard line.
Will find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On third down, Herbert. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, a cookie. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down.
It's now second and 6.
It's Herbert once more. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Throwing now, Herbert. It's cut in stride by Addison. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. There he is on 3rd and short. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and goal, Chargers.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Warren. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
And goal at the Dolphins' 5-yard line.
Back to Warren. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2.
Brought down at the 2.
Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
The Chargers start to fight back with their first points in this game. Jordan Addison, the touchdown.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Jackson now to return it. He dodged the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins, running back with John Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Play action now for Herbert. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. That's complete to Reed out left. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
on the play fake, it's Hurts. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Chargers and Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, it's a very promising. Counterplay here, Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by Jahan Campbell. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Warren. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one gains 7. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
And the Chargers first down. A gain of 7. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert now off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So second down coming up. Back to the air, Herbert. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. He gets it forward a little to his 46. One is Sanker in from the secondary, making that stop.
And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Now Herbert again. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Warren running between the tackles. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And they'll throw, third and long. That's completed right side. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. Third and long for him here. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball, when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Mike McDaniel getting his Dolphins out there for their next drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's Reed on the slant. And he's going to have this a step or 2 shy of the first down, looks like. He stopped at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Try and run here with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Clock running, Dolphins will hurry to the line. Hurts on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Connects in on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Hurts with it on third and short. Across the line, he's going to run for it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
18. The Dolphins.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after a 6-yard pickup. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Down at the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He has room past the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another carry for Robinson. Cuts it to the right side. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
Chargers.
Herbert on 1st down. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
It's Herbert once more. Puts this underneath to Warren. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And the Chargers
throwing on 1st is Herbert. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan now hauling a heck of a souvenir.
2nd and 10.
Herbert throwing again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
He was covered by Christian Fulton.
Herbert to throw once more. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So once again, Matt Hoff down to punt this away. To return, Adoree Jackson. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the 3rd quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These 2 teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chargers and Jalen Warren heading back out there offensively. And they've been able to lean on him in the early goings of this NFL season. He's in the top 5 in the NFL in rushing. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Completed right side to Addison. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. On second down, Warren. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought down by Javon Hargrave. Herbert now to throw on third. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Robinson again here on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
First down from the 42.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. And this is going to take him off at a cross midfield there at the opposing 45. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Robinson on the inside give. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 2.
Third down give to Robinson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. They'll run it with Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, and they go right back to him. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year. That's Malachi Starks. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now to give to Bajan. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the 6.
There's a dive up the middle. And he will take it in. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins grab the lead on their first series of the half. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Lorenzo Neal, that Tom Rathman down their pocket doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He sent a man in motion. First and 10, Herbert. Will find Stevenson out of the backfield. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Lonnie Tavai ranging in for the stop. This is Warren headed right. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jahan Campbell, yet another first-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
That one nabbed by Warren. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this clock moving.
And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
It's cut and stride by Addison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10, here's Herbert. Another one to Addison. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Chargers first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Chargers.
They'll go again with Warren. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
brings up 4th down.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. He'll throw it. He finds it beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Trying the left side with Warren. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. And he is dropped. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. So that field goal gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's the end of our 3rd quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're gonna need to score. They come in trailing. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. From the left hash.
33-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Jackson now to return it. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. The Dolphins, running back John Robinson, set to begin another drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down. We've set it down from 37. Hurts on first down. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chargers are going to opt for a 50B, third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
He gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll start the drive with Warren. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Herbert now off the play fake. Quick slant to Ferguson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Escapes the defender. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on Brooks. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Dolphins, and running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up, 1st and 10. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
At the 18-yard line.
3rd down, they need 7.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Chargers send Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. He was covered by Christian Fulton.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Jump off caught by his back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and
Back to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard mark. The Dolphins, and running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Another carry for Robinson. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Wilson on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Punt team on the field. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. He has it at the 33. He runs it up to midfield. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now LA getting its offense all set to go. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Herbert on 1st down. Finding Flowers. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 24.
Now Herbert to throw. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Chargers needing 4 points.
And the Chargers first
A new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers jump in front late.
Jason Sanders for the extra.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. A little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Miami offense headed out there now. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the Dolphins first down. First and
Clock
10.
running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Here he is to throw. Got Everett, and it's complete. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Brings up second and
Back to throw. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
3 yards. That's good for the Dolphins. First down.
Setting up to pass. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Running here with Bijan. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Phillips on the tackle.
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Brings up second and 9. At the
He'll
20.
look to throw it. That's him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Travis Kelce brings up.
Here he is to throw. Oh no, the ball is loose. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. The timeout now with 5 seconds left on the clock. And they're in position to force overtime here with a field goal. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first is Herbert. And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But alas, we are headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. Here's Robinson, starts the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's second and inches at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10.
Hurts on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Jaden Reed. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Hurts now from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Cade, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. When Tiger package comes on the field, that was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This one's headed for the sideline and out. Look at the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crawls. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, the other side gets a chance to go win it.
He takes it himself, and they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble, but the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
On second down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Herbert from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Chargers.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
It's another one into the hands of Flowers. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Warren running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he had. No gain on that first down run.
All about that defense there. Had them bottled up from the jump. Truth be told, probably lucky they even got back to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Warren gets it again. And that's good for a few. He brings up third down.
Jalen Warren, the ball carrier. John Campbell on the stop. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
He'll air it out on third. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap. They give to Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Hurts. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
And the Dolphins first down.
Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was brought down by
Miami calls a timeout here. It's second.
no gain on
As they'll be
play.
left with just
Brings
one
up
more to work
second
with here in
and
OT.
10 at the
First down run
30-yard
netted him
line.
nothing. Here is second and 10. Staying with Robinson. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
No gain on the play.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down give to Robinson. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And they only needed a field goal to end it as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime.